Welcome to the Wellness Lab Digest. I'm Vince.
And I'm Hayes.
We distill life-changing insights from top wellness experts into bite-sized, science-backed episodes that fit your real life. If you're into quick, practical tools for better health, hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. And don't forget to check the description below for links to our trusted sponsors and ways you can support the show. Now, let's feed your mind and fuel your day.
Here's something that will shock you. Iron deficiency affects over 2 billion people worldwide, making it the most common nutritional disorder on Earth. But what's truly surprising is how it disproportionately impacts women, with up to 30% of reproductive age women being deficient without even knowing it.
That's really concerning when you think about how many women might be struggling with symptoms they don't even recognize. I mean, feeling constantly exhausted and dizzy isn't just an inconvenience, it can seriously impact someone's whole life.
Let me share something fascinating about that. Women actually need more than twice as much iron as men during their reproductive years. We're talking 18 milligrams daily compared to just 8 milligrams for men. And during pregnancy, that requirement skyrockets to 27 milligrams.
Those numbers really put it in perspective. But what exactly makes women so much more vulnerable to iron deficiency?
Well, it's like a perfect storm of biological factors. Monthly blood loss through menstruation is the obvious one, but pregnancy and breastfeeding create huge demands too. And here's something interesting. Even female athletes can be at higher risk because intense exercise can increase iron requirements by up to 70%.
That's fascinating about the exercise connection. And what about the impact of certain medical conditions?
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. Conditions like celiac disease or inflammatory bowel disease can reduce iron absorption by up to 50%. And here's something most people don't realize. Even common medications like antacids can interfere with iron absorption.
You know what really concerns me? How these symptoms can create this downward spiral in someone's life. When you're iron deficient, you're too tired to exercise, which affects your overall health, which then makes everything else harder.
Exactly right. And let me add something surprising about the cognitive effects. Studies have shown that iron deficiency can reduce cognitive performance by up to 30%. We're talking about impacts on memory, concentration, and even mood regulation.
That makes me think about how many women might be struggling at work or in their daily lives without realizing the root cause. What are some of the less obvious symptoms people should watch for?
Here's where it gets interesting. Beyond fatigue, we're looking at things like hair loss because iron is crucial for hair follicle growth. There's also something called pica, unusual cravings for non-food items like ice or dirt. And get this, even your tongue can show signs by becoming unusually smooth.
Those symptoms sound pretty serious. So what's the solution? I imagine it's not as simple as just taking any iron supplement off the shelf.
You're right about that. Let me break down the science. There are different types of iron supplements, and their absorption rates vary dramatically. The most advanced form, Ferrous bisglycinate, can be up to 4 times more bioavailable than traditional supplements.
That's really interesting about the absorption rates. What about timing and interactions with food?
This is crucial. Taking iron with your morning coffee could reduce absorption by up to 60%. But here's the flip side. Taking it with vitamin C can increase absorption by up to 300%. It's all about strategic timing and combinations.
Now, that's something most people probably don't realize. What other surprising factors affect iron absorption?
Here's a fascinating one. Even your cookware matters. Using cast iron pans can increase the iron content of your food by up to 16%. And here's another surprise. Intense stress can actually decrease iron absorption by affecting gut function.
That's really practical information. But what about the different types of iron in food? I've heard there's quite a difference.
Oh, this is fascinating. Heme iron from animal sources is absorbed at rates of 15 to 35%, while plant-based iron might only be absorbed at 2 to 20%. That's why vegetarians often need to consume nearly twice as much iron as meat eaters.
So what's the best strategy for maintaining healthy iron levels?
Well, here's what the research shows. It's about taking a comprehensive approach. Regular monitoring through blood tests, strategic supplementation if needed, and understanding how to optimize absorption through diet. For example, Combining iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources can triple absorption rates.
That really brings everything together. It's not just about taking supplements, it's about understanding your body's needs and how to meet them effectively.
Exactly, and here's the bottom line. Iron deficiency is both common and manageable, but it requires attention to detail and proper guidance. Whether through careful supplementation, dietary changes, or usually a combination of both, there are effective ways to maintain healthy iron levels. The key is being informed and proactive about it. Thanks for tuning in to the Wellness Lab Digest. If this episode helped you, here are 3 quick ways to support the show. 1. Subscribe to stay updated with fresh, body-loving wellness insights. 2. Share this episode with a friend who needs this today. 3. Comment below and tell us what topics you'd love to hear next. Want to do even more? Check the video description for ways to support the show. Stay curious, stay well, and we'll see you in the next episode.